So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Gnabry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Trippier. Gnabry. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. And he's heaved it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Seedorf. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Oh, now here's chance to finish. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Goes in for the header. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
And it's De Bruyne. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Delivers the ball. Terrific header. He's delivered all right. There is the breakthrough.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rice wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. That has been cut short. Goalkeeper's ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So what can they make of this? He's making a real surge on the left. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Hullet. Kaká. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brazil have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. No foul, says the referee. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaká! Kaká! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Hullet. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Hullet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção! O fumo só é permitido nas áreas indicadas no estádio. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
And the
7,
second half gets underway.
Camisa 14.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Camisa 4. Camisa 20.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that's well seen too. Gilberto Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
replay.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. Darwin. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pullet. Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net! Right back in the game! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ball's gone out of play.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
De Ligt. Pullet. And the shot! Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's De Bruyne. That looks a good ball through. He is through. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. Climbs up big! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Bruyne. Van Dijk cuts it out. Aim forwards. Darwin. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Pullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. And Messi! Brazil are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Adams deals with that comfortably. And here's Torres. Oh, not quite. And that was... Oh, he's been caught napping. De Bruyne.
Brazil have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Rice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Trippier. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Trippier getting this one clear. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Guti. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's at the end. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Netherlands against Inter.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Chiesa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Julie. Oh, that's nice. Szoboszlai. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gently done. Well, played right into his path. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That is a great pick out. Rummenigge. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gilberto Silva. And it's Hullet. Fernando Torres. De Michelis defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Maldini. Referee's given a throw. Maldini. Ball is over the line. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Beckenbauer for Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. 30 minutes gone. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Costacurta. Pass is just off target. Chiesa. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Might be dangerous. There's the hit! And it's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge. Szoboszlai. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nesta. Chiesa. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Szoboszlai. Julie.
There will be 1 minute
Now
at
it's
a time.
Chiesa. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hernes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack.
There's the
kindly
start of the
contact
second
a nearby
half.
member of staff.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Replace him is number 20, Mbappe.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. And a shot! Cleared away. The Netherlands different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Szoboszlai. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Messi in acres of space out wide. Goes in for the header! In for the pieces! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get free. Messi just eases him off the ball.
The attendance
That
at
is
this match
good,
was
super running, sharp movement. Came up
71,898.
against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither. Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's there to belt it away. Julie. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! goal! Inter are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nesta. The Netherlands perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Seedorf. De Michelis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yaya Toure. Into the last quarter of an hour. Szoboszlai. And here's a chance. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Szoboszlai. And it's Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary. He's tried one! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Chooses to go back.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pullet fiddles it through. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played into space out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pullet is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Chiesa. Number 8, Seedorf.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 13,
And it's Guti.
coming on the field. Number 5, Bellingham.
Yaya
Number
Toure.
18, Guti.
That is a little undercooked.
Xavi Alonso. Number 24.
Mbappe finish!
Substitution.
Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Bellingham. Griezmann. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Owen. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. And it's played into the middle. Heads it! Beckenbauer gets it clear. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Works it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter.
Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hunis can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ernest. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Rummenigge! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chiesa. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ernest. For Szoboszlai. Ernest. Yaya Toure. Chiesa gets a good foot in there. Donatoni. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckenbauer cuts it out, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, good ball. Chiesa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Donatoni. Szoboszlai, now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Szoboszlai is offering a wry smile there. The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gilberto Silva.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ernest. Bout of passing here, really easy on the arm. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Yaya Toure. Costa Curta. Szoboszlai! Now it's Chiesa. Driving on and making good progress. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Donatoni. Donatoni will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Rummenigge.
The Netherlands certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he cuts out the supply. Ernest. Szoboszlai. Maldini cuts out the pass. Decent progress down the left. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They get a throw in. Zico wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Mbappe takes a look
There
up.
will be 1 minute added time.
Now there's the clearance. Rummenigge. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Mbappe.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
The Netherlands can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And they're back on the ball again. Guti. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. The Netherlands do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gilberto Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The Netherlands still this single goal behind.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
To Michelis. Beckenbauer. And Dixon.
The attendance for this match was
Some resolute defending there.
70,987.
And here's Donatoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That was travelling.
Might want to be careful there.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Zico. Guti. Zico. Messi. Chance to finish. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Donatoni. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. Cafu shows great strength. Rummenigge. And he's running through. Rummenigge! The Netherlands do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Chiesa. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Michelis spots it and intercepts. Messi. And he's been shifted off it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Messi looking to play it into the box. Cafu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. A corner it is then. The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. Into Milan, looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Donadoni. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Pernis. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Szoboszlai.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. He's having a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
We'd like to inform you that CCTV
Well,
is
after all
now
of
in
that, Jim,
operation
what are
for
you
your
thinking?
safety.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Seedorf. Good driving run. Seedorf! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, that's magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, we've seen...
And the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
He's had a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it 4?
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
They've played it short. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Chiesa. Oh, this is a terrific run. Chiesa. They're urging him to shoot. Chiesa! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
The Netherlands are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
With a quick request for support.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
The Netherlands pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Here we go again then. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice control. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Foot in. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. It's anyone's ball now. shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now, certain sections of the stadium.
Oh, that's ambitious. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Gilberto Silva. Maldini. Rijkaard powering forward here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Forwards and with intent. Nicol. That's at the end. The Netherlands pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Chiesa, totally unstoppable today. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simple. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The Netherlands clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
The Netherlands leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
And time is up. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hullet picking up the man of the match.